Good. Having bad habits and try to get rid of them, but time and time again, you still come back and fall for the same habit. I'm a victim of that because I had this bad habit of sleeping way past my bedtime. And I wanted to be sleeping early so that I could wake up early and get more things done. But the moment I made up my mind to sleep early, I would just do it for the first 1, 2, 3 days and I'll go back to my first habit. And that was a problem. And I keep on beating myself because now I fall back to my old habit. And I keep on saying, I'm messed up. I can't stick to a habit. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. I know many of you relate to that because it's just mental how you just kind of try to be this perfect person. And when you are in the process of doing that, you suddenly just switch back and go back to your old past self, and you keep on beating yourself for going back to that old person. What if I tell you that they are three flipping reasons that would actually project you from being a bad habit person to a good habit person? By the way, there's this book called Atomic Habits. You can read that book, it's phenomenal. With these three reasons, like literally, I'm still working on it right now, and it has been a game changer for me. I've seen progress like never before, and my mindset has switched more in a perspective that I haven't even experienced before. So, what are these three steps that actually made me feel that way and being able to hold myself consistently, trying to become the best version of myself and without trying to be hard on myself? And they are as simple as this. Let's start with the first one. We have environment. Environment plays a huge impact in the way your mindset shifts. When I'm in my room trying to be this bodybuilder, trying to do workout, trying to be this straight A student, trying to be this content creator, trying to be this artist, when I'm trying to pack all this stuff in one place, it doesn't work because I don't have this mindset shift. Let's say, for example, you're driving a car. A car would never go from a manual transmission car would never go from the first gear to second gear without you shifting it. And with you shifting it, you are putting the engine in the environment of second gear and it shifts its mindset to second gear. So if you are trying to study hard, like for straight 6 hours, and you're studying in your room, some people do, but for most people, their brain is environmentally influenced. So for me, if I'm to study for 6 hours, I just need to leave this room. I need to have a place that is more academically engaging. Even if I'm not studying with a group of people, just by me feeling that I'm in an academically engaging environment, I feel more of a student. So that's how it is. Environment plays a huge role when it comes to mindset shift. And for the second thing that has helped me a lot is filler habits. What I mean by filler habit is when you remove a bad habit, what good habit are you going to replace in form of that bad habit? For example, there was a time I was just taking too much tea, and you know tea has caffeine, and in the long run, it's pretty detrimental for your health. So what I did was I stopped taking tea and I switched it with green tea. I lessened the amount of sugar I used, and oh my god, when I'm craving for that tea, I just go make a green tea, and that's all. So you see how when you switch a bad habit with a good habit that gives you a similar, not full, but a similar satisfaction, it goes a long way. And the last thing that just helped most, especially with my mindset shift and has helped me in not beating myself down more often, is it takes time. It literally takes time, slow and steady. When you are about to fix something that you've taken years and doing in repetition, and your brain and your subconscious has just take it as the norm, before you can break that cycle and reprogram your nervous system, reprogram your brain, reprogram your mind into thinking that this is bad for me, let me take a new route, which your brain so doesn't want to do that thing. It takes time. You have to, it takes trial and error, it takes failure. Sometimes you might start for a week, like 7 days streak, boom, consistently, and on the eighth day, you just stop. Don't try to beat yourself down. Yeah. let me just take a step. I know my brain is trying to go back to the old habit, but what should I do? Try to convince the brain this is not going to be good for you, and let the brain experience that how it feels to just go back to an old habit. By you falling down and coming a high up, you are telling your brain that there are bad habits and good habits. When you were just focusing on, when you were just doing your old, bad habits, your brain thought that was just good for you. But now you're actually putting in the good habits and bad habits. You're telling the brain, this is what's good for me and this is what's bad for me. As time goes on, your brain will subconsciously pick that, yeah, the old habit is actually bad for me and the good habit is actually good for me. And boom, before you know it, you're just consistently hitting up whatever good habit you are trying to put into your life. And that is how I literally deleted some. I'm still working on it, but I deleted most of my bad habits. And I'm proud of myself actually. I feel more happy, and because I know I'm not a perfect being, but the more I work on myself and I feel like continue, I get back down, I stand up and continue. As time goes on, I will just boom, everything will just click, and the good habit will just be the new norm. And I'm in a better place right now, and I feel so confident on myself because there's a huge, huge difference between where I started and where I am right now. And I'm looking forward to where I will be in the future. So that's it from me. I freaking love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.